My name is Callie Van Der Merwe. I'm an interior architect. I specialize in hospitality, restaurants, hotels. There are many steak restaurants, and we were tasked to get something across that would fit the architecture. And if you look behind us, the Sydney Opera House, this is the only space from this vantage point in restaurants that have this kind of silhouettes. So in terms of conceptualizing, we work with Creative Method. They're an agency that we've dealt with before, and they found the story on Six Head. So we had to find clever ways to make the theme fit quite seamlessly and beautifully and tell the story. And telling stories in restaurants work well because it's stories that people retell. So when people talk about Six Head, they often talk about the story. And the story is also something that forms the North Star for all the creative people to come and contribute, like the branding or the furniture or the uniforms. They're done by different people. Even the lights, there's all different people that contribute. And once a story is visible to everyone, it's something that everybody can then relate to and build towards to a final product that is balanced in all its components. And so companies like Ark Lighting have been phenomenal in this particular project. So all we said is we wanted the light to be pulled in the table and not washed off the table, because that's the theatre. The theatre happens on the table. And so Adam developed this little thing called a snoop that pulls the light in the middle of the table. And it really works quite well because that's where the light bounces, and light's reflecting from the bottom and up. It makes us all look younger and more appealing and more sun-kissed. If we know we look like that, we feel good, and the evening becomes better, the food starts tasting better, the entire experience is better. So it's been quite rewarding to work with Ark because they always understand the brief and they have the experience and history to know what we're talking about. So if we say, look, we want the light to disappear, we want this kind of warmth, that kind of luxe, these are the reasons. It's also nice to be challenged on some of these things often because, you know, there's a light reflected off a timber table is different to when it reflects off a marble table, stuff that we often may not think about. So it's been pretty rewarding to work with Ark Lighting.